Alright, welcome back here. I wanted to show you guys what I got at auction a couple of weeks ago and what I'm going to need to do to get these things up and running. I bought 4 cabinets, as you can see, at Gauntlet Legends. I paid $75 for this. The only thing that's really wrong with it, from what I can see, is that it has a bad hard drive. So I'm going to need to get a new hard drive for it, but for $75 I don't know what you can get for that. So that was quite a steal. I had to stay up till 11 o'clock at night to bid on this one because I guess nobody wanted it. It was one of the last items, but overall the cabinet is almost in perfect condition. I don't see any scratches anywhere. Control panel's in great shape. Marquee lights up. The screen's in fantastic shape. I plugged another board in there to check it, a medium res board, and it looks great. I got this T2. It's kind of rough all over the place. You know, there's some scratches on Arnie's face over here, and on the other side the red is completely faded off all the way along the border. The marquee is cracked here, so I'm going to need to get a new one of those. There's no plexiglass or Lexan over the cover here. The guns are in actually pretty good shape, except for the fire buttons kind of worn down there. I'll strip these down and redo them. There's some screws missing here and there, but you know, it needs a lot of work, but that's what I'm looking for as a project. The front of the cabinet, as you can see, is in pretty decent shape. And this side over here, same thing. I don't know what it is with this cabinet, but people always drill holes in this one for some reason. The other one I had that I sold, it had holes in it on that side as well. So that one's going to require a lot of work. So I'm just going to wait until that one is. I'm done with these other ones. The boards in this one is absolutely perfect. So that's the best thing. The boards are quite expensive for T2. This is an MK1 that has Tekken 5 in it, and it seems to be in pretty good shape. It's painted black, you know, as usual on all the sides, control panel, front, and everything. But overall condition of the monitor, the cabinet looks pretty good. I haven't opened up the control panel yet. Let's get these out of the way here. I'll show you what's back here. Looks to be all original, all the original wiring harnesses and everything. So that's a good sign. It's got the serial number sticker and all that. So, you know, needs a little love here and there. I'm not going to pull it away from the wall, but here's what a black one looks like. Of course, we've seen many of these. I think this paint should strip fairly well. I can see a lot of Johnny Cage poking through here, and over here. You can see that the paint isn't that thick, so hopefully this will strip nice. You can see the midway and the big dragon right here. If you look at it closely, you can see the dragon right there. So this one's going to require some work, but that should be fun. And then I get this MK2, which has side art on both sides, but it's a little faded. As you can see, the graphics up top here are not in perfect condition. It's been in the sun, but I mean, you know, for something that's this old, and somebody, I'm going to sell this one, of course, because I have too many MK2s, or I might keep it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Every time I sell all these cabinets, I always want to keep one just to test stuff and fool around in the garage. So it's in decent shape. You know, Raiden's looking fairly good all the way down here. It's very dirty. The inside of this cabinet is absolutely filthy. They did, however, paint the front panel here, which I've had good success stripping that. And they get this crazy coin door protector. It weighs about 30 pounds. Look at this thing. It's solid steel. So that's going to take me a good 5 or 10 minutes just to get those damn bolts off here and get that out. I'll show you underneath the control panel. They did a little bit of a hack job here as well. Put these down. Here's the other side while I'm over here. You know, decent shape. Again, faded on top. You can see this one, obviously, I don't know if it was outside or what, but it's okay. You know, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10 as far as none of the graphics being missing, but you know, faded up top and a couple little scratch marks here from somebody, you know, trying to key it, and over here, but not bad. It's nothing I can't fix. So I'll show you the control panel underneath it. This had Marvel vs. Capcom in it, and the game is pretty cool. I played a little bit of it, but as you can see from the control panel, I don't know if they just decided that 5 buttons wasn't enough, and they completely drilled out the whole 5-button MK button configuration and cut out a 6-button control, and then screwed it in with 4 screws, and then glued it in with glue on both sides. So a little disappointing. I'm hoping that this matches up with Killer Instinct, because I can keep this one, but I don't know if it does. I'm going to have to put one of those Lexan covers over and see if it lines up perfectly. If it doesn't, this might be a waste of my time as far as this control panel goes. Maybe I'll make a main panel on it to test, you know, with a JAMA rig or something like that. But You know, got 4 interesting games to work on. I tend to stick to the Mortal Kombats, and lately this is the 3rd Gauntlet I've had, and I just couldn't pass this up for $75. I mean, the art is just absolutely stellar on both sides. There's not anything wrong at all. This white mark here is a towel or a sticker that's on here. I already started pulling it off, and it comes off perfect, but I mean, it's in just absolutely beautiful condition. T2, like I said, quite rough inside and out. The MK1 is going to need a lot of work, and the MK2 here, and I'll get cracking on that one today. I pulled it away from the wall, and I'm going to vacuum it all out and, you know, throw a board in there, see what happens, and we'll go from there. But I wanted to show you guys what I got, and you know, stay tuned for some videos here in the future as far as each one and what I'm doing and where I'm going with them. That's it. Thanks for watching.